this video, I'm going to take you guys through two pretty simple recipes. The first is how to make homemade natural deodorant, and the second is how to make homemade lip scrub. So both of these are hygienic products, and they can be made with ingredients that can typically be found in your cupboard and have multi-purposes. So if you want to get started with me, I'm going to take you through how to make both of these recipes. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching.
Okay, so for part one, we are looking at our natural deodorant recipe. So here's what you will need to make the natural deodorant. You're going to need half a cup of flour, half a cup of baking soda, a mixing bowl, a tablespoon and 5 tablespoons of coconut oil, 20 drops of your favorite essential oil or oils, a popsicle stick, and an airtight jar. Okay, so to begin, you're going to add the baking soda and your flour to the mixing bowl. So again, this is half a cup of each. Next, you'll grab your coconut oil and your tablespoon. So you're going to take your tablespoon and you're going to measure out 5 tablespoons of coconut oil and add these tablespoons to the mixing bowl. Now coconut oil, if it's not melted, can be a bit hard to scoop, so it may require a bit of work and strength to get it out of the jar, or if you would like, you could put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds just to kind of get it to soften and to be a bit easier to scoop out your tablespoons. But do your best to get 5 tablespoons and just add that into your mixing bowl with the flour and baking soda. And then you're going to use your spoon to mix these ingredients together. Now, if the coconut oil was in chunks, this may require breaking the chunks down with the back of your spoon, but you just want to mix the ingredients together as best as you can. So again, continue to mix the ingredients, and once all the coconut oil is mixed in with the flour and baking soda, you'll find that you get more of a paste-like consistency, and this is what you want. So once you get to this point, you can move on to the next step, which is adding your favorite essential oil or oils in. So you want to add roughly 20 drops of the oils, and I find that if you pick oils with more of a bold, kind of stronger scents like peppermint, orange, lemongrass, that type of thing, maybe something a bit citrusy, these scents seem to last longer with the deodorant mixtures. So after you complete your deodorant and put it and store it in your jar, you're going to find that if you use this type of oils that it lasts a bit longer scent wise. However, if you are just making this to add a bit of moisture and kind of get that effect of deodorant and just moisturizing your underarms, then having no scent is also an option too, but again, that's entirely up to your preference. So continue to mix the oils into the rest of the ingredients with your spoon. And once you find that the mixture is mixed well enough, you can scoop it up and you're going to place it in your airtight jar. Now the jar I chose was a bit big. It may be more ideal if you have a smaller jar for the amount of the paste that you made, just so it's easier to scoop out when you want to use it. That may be beneficial. But for the sake of the video, the jar you used was a bit bigger. So once you have all of your deodorant into the jar, put on the lid until you're ready to use it. Then, when you are prepared to use your new homemade deodorant, you're going to take off the lid, grab your popsicle stick, and just scoop it out so you get a good amount of the deodorant on the end of your popsicle stick. And then when you're applying it to your skin, you want to make sure it's just a thin layer. So a little will actually go a long way because the scent of the essential oils carries. And you'll find that the coconut oil allows this homemade deodorant to actually be quite moisturizing and last very well throughout your entire day. Okay, now we're going to move on to part 2, which is our natural lip scrub recipe. Okay, so first things first, here is what you will need to create the natural lip scrub. So you are going to need 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, as well as 1 tablespoon of honey, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of lukewarm water, a mixing dish, and a small jar or container to store it in. So first you're going to begin by adding your tablespoon of lukewarm water to your mixing dish. Next, you're going to try to pour 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, or if your coconut oil is like mine and hasn't softened properly, you may need to dig a bit into the jar to get out 1 tablespoon worth of the coconut oil. So as you can recall from our homemade deodorant, getting some coconut oil kind of does take a little bit of strength and digging, so do your best as you can to get out 1 tablespoon worth of the oil. So once you do that, you can add 1 tablespoon of honey to the mixing dish. This for me was a bit easier to scoop than the coconut oil. After that, you're going to measure out 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Now, because I had gotten my spoon all soaked in honey and oil, I decided to get a new tablespoon before dipping it into the brown sugar, just to make the whole process just a bit cleaner. But you want to measure out 2 tablespoons of the sugar and add it right into your dish. So then you want to make sure that you're just mixing the ingredients together really well. It should almost turn into more of a liquidy consistency, and then you can pour this into your small jar or container. So the benefits of this scrub come from the ingredients that are in it. So the grains from the sugar will actually function as an exfoliant to get rid of dead skin cells, and then honey has actually antibacterial properties, which is super beneficial, and the coconut oil will help to keep your lips nice and moisturized. And the best part of this all is that it's all kept in a small container and is full of ingredients that can be found in your cupboard, and it can be used for multiple purposes, as well as keeping your lips healthy and glowing.
So that is all that I have for you guys for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching both of these recipes. And I have seen reviews on similar recipes for natural deodorant and natural lip scrubs, and people do find that over time using them they do get some good benefits. So if you do decide to make these, maybe start by trying them every other day, every third day, and seeing how they work for you. And if you decide that they are a good option and you're having fun creating them, maybe this is something that you add to your daily routine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys soon.